not a chocolate company. So I think they did fine on it, in the same way that Elon Musk sold a bunch of flamethrowers, but he's not really in the flamethrower business. I just think it was just a big media hit, and they did their thing and then moved on. So.
All right, so we got Perry here, so let's try to use up some of Perry's time while he's here with us. Now, we discussed the Black Swan event. Andrew was mentioning that, generally you can't pinpoint or you can't predict a Black Swan event. Otherwise, it isn't a Black Swan event.
It's not a Black Swan event, right?
Perry, we've talked about an Ice 9 event to add on to the Black Swan event. What are your thoughts about them shutting down the internet? Is that something that's actually something they could do? And if so, what are some of the solutions that we can use, like Holochain, to circumvent something like that to happen?
Not only is it possible, it's essentially inevitable. It's a guarantee. Any military worth their salt has a plan to deny their enemies the field of battle, and communications is a big chunk of the modern battlefield. And so the Russians or the Americans or the Chinese, if they don't have all of their adversaries' subsea fibers already instrumented with remotely detonatable mines, then they can only be called incompetent. So yeah, it's definitely possible. It is almost certain to happen. And the good news is that with this next generation of breakthroughs in cryptographically secured distributed systems, we can build agent-based systems that essentially are uninterrupted by such an event.